So I felt like I could do anything in ministry, I could do anything in business, but not the two together. The divide between the two is you're studying theology to be in ministry, you're studying business to make money. And there was the struggle, can you do those together? I think God actually used some of the seeds that he put in my heart from a young age. I would read a lot of books about missionaries, Jim Elliot, David Livingstone, or Hudson Taylor. And back in my mind was like, oh, that would be amazing if I could also go to the Amazonian jungle one day. So I definitely saw all those people as heroes, but there was no plan, nothing in my mind, one day I will go there. You have to be a missionary, which meant you leave your country, you leave your friends and everything, you get a boat or a flight, you go far away, and maybe you come back after 15, 20 years. Meanwhile, you send letters to your friends back home. So it was always a matter of, I thought it was far away from me, and I didn't think that I could actually do that. But I always had this voice inside, I want to be able to do business and also do ministry. So it was never a light bulb. Yes, I can go and do this. It was always a struggle, which one should go first? Can they really go together? Do I have to give up to one in order to achieve the second one? And I decided I would study business. So my desire was, through my job, to be a light for these people. I was thinking, can I do something different? Can I use the skills that God has given me to raise the finance I need on the field? Probably that was the first time when the two merged in my mind, and was I can have a job overseas on the field where I feel that God has called me among the people, a place where I was able to interact with locals, and I was able to acquire a language through class studies and just hanging out with neighbors that God has called me to. Because the moment you have something that's genuine, you can relate to the people. You're working side by side people. You understand what their struggles are. In the country, you need a job. It wasn't very easy to be there as a tourist. You can easily take a job without being focused on ministry. But my desire to take a job here was so that I could interact with the people that live in the country. It was a desire, how will this job help me to achieve what I know God wants me to achieve? I know we're not all called to be pastors and elders, but everybody's called to share Christ with the people around. So if you're 100% in ministry and all the people you're meeting with are the Christians, and then you can't really be sharing the gospel. So I wish I could say that I get to share with every single client that I have or in every single board meeting, but that's not the case. On the other hand, I work for a business that gives me the opportunity to meet people, tell them about what I am doing, and probably the places where I would get to share would be hanging out, telling them about what the business I work for does. He would tell me about what he does. What do you do in your free time? In this part of the world, how come you've learned our language? And eventually you get to share more about you, personal, and you get to share about your beliefs, your principles. I'm not here to have a job. I didn't come here just because of that. God didn't tell me go and take a job and make money in this country. But I realized God is using all the skills, all the professional skills that He's given me in order to share Christ here. Jesus changed my life. I want Him to change the lives of other people, and I need to hear about it.